Let's write another unit for the next scenario. For the function getProgressColorClass. Let's take a look at the implementation of this function. As we can see, it takes one parameter, which is a number, and then based on the passed percentage amount, this function is going to return proper CSS class, which is represented by ProgressColorClass enumeration. It contains list of Tailwind CSS classes, and also this function references a couple of constants that are defined inside constants.ts module. Alright, now that we know what this function is doing, time to write the testing scenarios. First of all, I'm going to call this function passing 0. In this case, the first conditional block will be executed, and we're going to get class which corresponds to the red element of this enumeration. So let's just compare return value with this element. We also have to import ProgressColorClass enumeration into this file, and then I'm gonna use function expect to compare these values, like so. So to be able to run only this one test, we can use modifier called only on the it object like this, and this way only this test will be executed. As we can see, our test is passing. But if we're going to comment out first conditional statement inside this function, the test will fail. So now that we have several if statements inside this function, it's also good to check all possible paths that our function can go through. So I'm going to duplicate this expectation several times and check all possible paths. For the second call, let's pass amount of percentage that is less than percentage stored inside the low percent constant. Under these circumstances, we're still about to get inside of the first if statement and get red element. So we are also comparing the resultant value with the same one what we have used in the first expectation. Next one, I'm going to comment out the third scenario, where I'm going to pass amount of percentage that is less than percentage stored inside medium percent constant. In such case, we are about to get inside the second if statement, and the function is going to return element which corresponds to the yellow color of the enumeration. So let's use yellow in here. For the fourth scenario, I'm going to pass amount of percentage that is less than amount of percentage stored inside 100% constant, just to force the function go inside the third if statement. In such case, as we can see, we are about to get color which corresponds to the blue element. So following the same principle, we are using different elements inside to be method call to compare return values of the getProgressColorClass function with expected results. And finally, last case, if we're going to pass 100%, we are about to get green class. So right here I'm going to use green. All cases are passing, but as always, it's good to break implementation just to see if tests are going to fail, and they do. So we have successfully implemented the test for another function. Let's not forget that we have used modifier only. Let's get rid of it to run all tests in the project. All of them are passing. So by now we have almost implemented all tests in this file. There is only one remaining scenario, which we are going to take care of in the next lesson. The link to the source code of this lesson will be in the video description.